Tea tastes nasty to me. Remember, I've only drank because it's healthy. I don't like tea.
Well, what you drinking on now? What you drinking? What you smoking?
Don't pull out another $8 bottle.
Fuck you! It is another $8 bottle. They had a new one today, bitch. They had a new one today, my nigga. They had a new one. Don't hate.
I will introduce us to this new $8 bottle. What's the name of this one?
Oh, it's the same. It's the same company. It's just different color. I don't know if it's even any different. It's a different color.
Is it the same bottle of liquor?
Yeah, it's the same company. Everything.
Oh, it's just a different.
Is it whiskey or is it tequila?
No, it's brandy. It's brandy.
Oh, okay.
He's off that $8 brandy, about to go crazy. Remember how he was acting last time? What anybody else y'all drinking? Manny, I know you at work. You ain't drinking water. Beast. Okay.
No, I got the beast.
Okay.
White haze.
You told me where I have my job. I told you that on my job.
I'm off the clock. I'm off the clock.
All right.
You on work property.
Cheers, y'all. Let's get into it. Oh, you sipping on something? Or you good today?
We good today.
All right.
I'm the one drinking alcohol.
There you go. Hold it down for the squad. Hit us with some UNLV news, man.
Oh, hold on.
We lost. You win some great games and you lose some that you should win. We lost to St. Mary's by 2 points, 69-67. But Deon Thomas, man, I hope to God we can keep this dude at UNLV, man. That's an amazing point guard, man. Man, I didn't know dude was only 17. I thought he was at least 18. They say he's only 17 years old. I was like, man, youngster's nice. But other than that, I mean, we getting ready for the bowl game and you know what I'm saying, coming up, and that's it, pretty much. And the Lady Rebels got smashed, bro. By Seton Hall. I ain't want to talk about it. They got smashed. But you bounce back.
They got smashed our first ranked game. We lost by a lot.
Yeah,
just put it like that.
Damn. So they weren't ready at all. So they running around. We ranked. We finally did something and got. So we maybe next year we might be ranked now.
Right.
No, I don't know. They might have took it a little too lightly, bro. Because the way the score looked, it shouldn't have looked like that.
It was all bad.
They probably were out partying the night before.
Seton Hall is decent, but I don't think they should have beat us like that.
They're not that damn good.
Yeah,
they're not that good at all.
So whatever excuse you want to make why they did it regardless.
You know what it was? Because I think Seton Hall's from Philly, right?
Yeah,
they was mad at JCash for his Cowboys beating the Eagles, so they said
oh my God! Look at that first. Oh my God! First and second, that's their problem.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, they played like boo-boo, bro.
They looked hella bad out there. They're a better basketball team than that. I know that.
Yeah.
Definitely a way better basketball team than that, man. So, I mean, hopefully that was a little straightening it up, you know what I'm saying? Get the ladies back on track, you know what I'm saying?
Wake up call.
A little too high in their bridges right now, and they needed to come down to earth a little bit. But, you know, let's go ahead and bounce back. Who we playing next, man? Who we going to get our bounce back against?
Ooh, I don't know who we play next. The Lady Rebels.
Give me a second.
I was about to say I'm looking at it too.
Hey. I don't like losing, dog. I don't like my team.
That's just whack, bro.
I know the men play Hosfa next, and if they lose that game, they're really trash.
Fairleigh Dickinson.
To that trash?
On Thursday, we play Fairleigh Dickinson.
Yeah.
How you got list now all of a sudden, Manny?
FBU.
Damn Rose better win their next two games.
You said what?
Sure.
How do you have a list? You can't say Nick.
Because it happens with my tongue sometimes. I get Mike Tyson.
Yeah. He's out that Mr. Beast. He's out that slur juice.
That white haze got me feeling like I'm in a daze, son.
He out that slurricane.
So you can call it slurricane. All right, so who we got next? We got FDU next?
Yeah, Thursday.
Yep.
Thursday.
I'm going to do the camera review like most of the
it's
people.
It's an early game, too. It's like 9:30.
We're all doing the camera review from down below looking up our nose.
That shit's at 9:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. I forget school's out. Like, nigga, motherfucker still got to go to work, nigga. Just because school out doesn't mean we can
Definitely.
participate.
And then they also, so then they got them, the women playing Fair Dixon, and then we got the men playing Hofstra, and they both
Yep.
play 21st at 7. And then we also got our bowl game for our football team coming up this Saturday?
No, it's Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Day after Christmas. Day after Christmas.
Okay, well, we'll talk about that then a little bit later on with that situation. Still keeping it hometown, how it goes down, man. Shout out to my Golden Knights. We play Carolina Hurricanes tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Can we talk about, before we get into it, can we talk about how bad we beat the Senators? We beat the Senators so bad that they fired the coach today.
What was that final score? 63?
Damn, Vegas
Something like that.
Team, huh?
That's not even fireable offense to me.
They
But
beat
I
them so
don't pay
bad
attention
that
to
they
it.
fired them.
That's the second time. The Raiders did it, now they did it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because I guess the Senators is the last in the Eastern Division, so their coach got fired today.
Hey,
man. It's never a good deal when someone loses their job, man. They got a family to take care of, but
hey, guess what? You're a coach. Coach your team to be better.
Do better.
Yeah.
Do better.
Last place ain't gonna work, man. You see what we had.
Yeah, you don't get no sympathy from me. If you want sympathy, look in the dictionary between shit and syphilis. Shout out to Major Payne.
Man, you can't spell.
That came from a movie, sir. That came from Major Payne.
He just shouted him out. Well, look.
Yeah,
while I'm here at the NHL, real quick, let me give him a couple scores. There was only like 4 or 5 games tonight. So the Ducks beat the Red Wings 43. The Penguins beat the Wild 43. Canadians in overtime beat the Jets 3-2. The Kraken lost to the Stars in overtime 4-3. And right now it's the third period. The Panthers are on a power play right now, and it's 6-on-4. The Flames are beating them 2-1. 2 minutes left in the third period. So actually, the Panthers need to score right now. If they don't, the game will be over. And they have a 6-on-4, so they better score. We'll keep you updated on that one. That's pretty much all I got for hockey. Our ladies, shout out to our champion Aces. They ain't doing nothing right now. They just chilling. So before we do go to the NFL. Go ahead.
Quickly. Did y'all see my man offer the Aces $1 million that they beat the best high school team, men's basketball team?
Oh,
he offered up $1 million. He said, if y'all beat them, I'll give y'all $1 million.
Insult. That's such a fucking insult.
I thought it was too. I was like, that's fucked up.
I would bomb on. Oh man.
I would do it. That's easy money.
Easy money. I'm
Chelsea,
always
because Kelsey Gray was pissed. She was like, "Of course we'll do it." But he said, "No." He's out. I'm serious. If you guys want to do it, I'll do it. And then she hasn't responded back, so we'll see.
Yeah, have you seen what you call it running around with Tony Parker?
Who?
Coach.
For real?
Yeah, she been taking hella pictures with that nigga Parker on jet skis and some more shit.
Oh shit!
Well,
I thought she liked girls.
She was affiliated with the
That's
Spurs.
what I heard. Oh, but maybe she was trying to get some test on the side, some same thing. Even though Tony Parker's French and he smell like piss, but whatever.
I don't know if he's married or not, but I don't know.
I'm pretty sure they don't ever knock
his husband. He ain't with even no more.
Oh, he ain't with even no more?
Hey, why do you like being racist?
12 years ago.
Why do you just love being racist, dog? It's like, what part inside of you thinks it's okay just to be openly racist?
Who? Why? Because I said he smelled like piss?
Who's a racist? He's not a racist. He's a hater.
He's a hater.
No, when you said Tony Parker's from Europe, and that's why he smells like piss.
Because he's extremely racist. He didn't say
because French people say oui oui.
He's a hater, bro. There's a
He's
difference
a hater.
Racist and a hater. Racists hate only one race. A hater hates everyone.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got it. All right. Look.
But yeah, they've been seeing being booed up. I don't know, bro. I'm just saying.
He is on the coaching staff of the Spurs. Pop
All right, so
hired everybody back. So
I'm pretty sure they was real close when she coached the Spurs too. I'm pretty sure.
yeah, you know, she like hot dog.
And how you gonna have a wrinkled jersey collar? That's the only nigga I know that played with a wrinkled jersey collar. Get the fuck out of here! You smell like piss.
The hate is just unbearable sometimes with you.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Hey, I'm not co-signing none of this racing shit. Nah.
Wow. Well, look, let me go from racism back to some NBA real quick. I'll mention a couple things that we did have a bunch of games on, so I'll go over the scores and
go job.
Mentions Bill out again with an ankle injury. I know the Suns are like, what do we even trade him for, man? We should have just kept our damn backups because Bill ain't ever gonna be there because he's hurt again. Curry's 3-point streak ended at 268 games. So he had played 268 games straight where he had a 3-pointer, and I guess he didn't hit a 3-pointer last time they played. And shout out to the Spurs who have broke their losing streak, but the Pistons are on a 24-game losing streak and continue to lose. So
Cunningham dropped 43 and they still lost.
I was looking at the same thing.
What'd you say?
Eric Cunningham dropped 43 and they still lost.
Who dropped 43?
Cade Cunningham.
Oh yeah, and they lost to the Falcons. I mean to the Hawks.
What about Miles Bridges not going to Canada?
Too. That's how trash they are.
Miles Bridges got denied interest into Canada, so he didn't get to play.
Hey, somebody said, "Damn, they lost to the Wingstops."
I
was like, "Damn, the nigga shit does look like Wingstop logo. Get the fuck out of here!"
Tell to change your logo ASAP before you get sued.
You said they lost to the Wingstops. Wow.
They got that leather top of their wings.
Damn, I guess shout out Wingstop.
Can I shout out SGA, the MVP, for hitting that bucket against the Nuggets to win the game?
Not MVP.
Well, how come he did? What happened when he was playing the Kings, though?
He was tired.
Okay. I'll take it.
Sometimes you got to take a night off.
You do. Sometimes you definitely got to take a night off.
Maybe he was on Law and Order looking for the little niggas that's over here trying to do dirt, all right?
All right, well, look, let me go over a couple of these NBA scores, and then we can get to this NFL, man. The Jazz beat the Nets today, 125-108, man. Thornton had 27. Thomas had 32. Nuggets beat the Mavericks 130-104. Gordon had 21. Luka had 38, 11, and 8, but it wasn't enough. Like JCash, shout out to Shea, Gilchrist Alexander. The Thunder beat the Grizzlies 116-97. John Morant was not there. The Raptors beat the Hornets 114-99. Siakam had 27-8. Rozier had 22-7. Ball was not there. The Timberwolves beat the Heat 112-108. Anthony Edwards had 32-8, and Tyler Hero had 25. Anthony Edwards almost got into a little issue about a little abortion text that he had sent somebody talking about. I sent you the money, you need to get an abortion or some shit like that. So that's
I seen the girl too.
Hey, whatever happened to HIPAA law, man?
Huh?
That's not a HIPAA violation.
Sound like it to me.
It's not.
That was medical.
The Hawks beat the Pistons once again, 130-124. The Pistons are 2-25 this season. K did have 43.7 assists and 3 steals, and Trae Young had 31 points and 15 assists. The Bulls beat the Sixers.
The niggas got the same record as Trizmo's fantasy team and his NFL team.
Yeah, they should be called the Trizmo Pistons. The Bulls beat the 76ers.
I know you can't count. I see that.
Kobe White had 24, and Embiid had 14.
It snapped the Sixers win streak too.
The Cavs beat the Rockets 130. No, the Clippers beat the Pacers 151-127. James Harden had 35. Hello.
They on an 8 game win streak. The Clippers.
What up?
Clippers. Because they put they put Russ on the coming off the bench. That's why.
And can we give a moment of silence for Eric Montross? He also died today.
That fool just wanted to skip over everything.
At 52, he died from cancer.
Damn.
That's all bad.
Yeah.
Eric Montross, he was a beast in college, but
yes, he was.
He was a so-so pro.
Right.
Yeah, he went to UNC, so.
Yeah.
I hate when players are dope in college and you think they're going to do something.
Carolina Blue.
And why did Canada tell Miles Bridges, said, nah, son, you can't come up here today?
Hey, do you know why they said that?
Yeah, because of his personal reason.
His personal?
Yeah, was it a rape charge or something like that?
The felony. Yeah.
Felony. Yeah. Canada, if you have a felony, you can't go. Period.
I know
if you owe child support, you
but
can't
Jonathan
go.
Majors was found guilty.
I seen that.
I was gonna say that.
No more King. Bye.
Yeah.
Well, crazy as hell.
We'll talk about that after the NFL. Let me finish with these scores real quick. The Cavs beat the Rockets 135-130. Donovan had 37. The Lakers are playing the Knicks right now in third period. It is 80-78. That's a good game. The Knicks are up, so we'll keep you updated on that. And the last game, the Kings are smacking the Wizards right now, 125-107 with 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter. So that's your NBA scores. That's what we got for the NBA. Gentlemen, let's talk about this NFL, shall we? No.
First thing we're going to talk about is the suspension for the rest of the game.
Talk about it.
DeMonte Casey for the Steelers, he is suspended for the rest of the game for the rest of the season without pay, even if they go to the playoffs, for the hit he did on Michael Pittman on Saturday, which it was a straight targeting hit. He literally launched and led with the crown of his helmet.
I want to see that. Hold on.
And if it's targeting, that means someone told him to do it. That's how targeting works. It's not targeting if you do it yourself. That's just illegal.
Are y'all going to talk about the weak ass Edwards fight?
We can jump around.
The Edwards fight?
Yeah.
He won.
That's all that matters. I was wrong.
Leon Edwards did win.
Oh, he's about Leon Edwards. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Shout out to Leon.
Yeah, we're switching sports on you.
Yeah, because it was.
Ew.
Well, that fool was already falling down, though.
Yep. See, yeah.
He led with the crown of his.
He led with the crown of his helmet.
He launched at him because he didn't have to go down to hit him at all.
They say launching. That means you come off your feet. That's their definition of what launching is.
So the reason that he got suspended for the rest of the season and the playoffs is because he's a repeated offender.
Oh, okay. So they hit him with the Draymond.
So he known for the shit. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the
that's why Pittman got hurt on my fantasy.
Yep, mine too.
Bitch ass Casey, fucking asshole.
Yeah, I mean, I can see with the history of that, then exactly why that would definitely look more like targeting because.
But look, there's no way in hell I would say that targeting because who's gonna jump like they say in the NFL? The second you leave your feet, you put yourself in a vulnerable position.
Bro.
Now they have a rule for defenseless receivers, Tristan. You know the new rules when they come out, sir. He was a defenseless receiver.
He was definitely defenseless,
Manny, I know you know. I think you're proud of the rules. I'm not arguing the rules. I'm sorry, sir. I'm not arguing the rules. But they say when you leave your feet, it puts you in a vulnerable position no matter what.
He didn't have to go after him. He didn't have to do that. That was definitely targeted.
You're right. You're right, man. Yep.
He had to do that.
He did not have to do that.
Did. I'm not arguing that. I'm not arguing that.
Put himself
so what are you arguing? That he shouldn't be suspended?
No, I'm saying that's the reason why they said you shouldn't jump on your feet because you don't know what's going to happen. Like that dude should be suspended. Like you said, he's a repeat offender.
So you're saying he brought it upon himself for going to try to make the catch?
You jump head first into another dude.
He didn't jump
like how that play was. I know that's an exception. That's not a normal.
Did you see the last play he just did? That's why he got suspended.
I'm not arguing. I don't know where you're coming from, Manny. I understand. I agree why he got suspended. I don't understand where you're coming from.
I'm trying to figure out where you're coming from.
I'm just saying I agree with the league that when you leave your feet and you jump head first, bad things are good. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, I thought you was trying to say that he shouldn't have been suspended. My bad. And maybe it's the haze. Maybe I'm drinking an $8 bottle of liquor and I'm arguing.
That's all I said. Like, so I just know seeing that play.
People should never dive for a football or try to jump in the air to catch the ball. Is what you're saying?
Like, no, if you want to, it's like they made that. It's bad. Like when you see people, when you get hit in the air when your feet are on the ground, it's bad. It can go real bad. Like that's the worst one I've seen in a while. But I used to be on the other side, but I'm starting to really agree why you can't jump over the dude to block the punt. Because once your feet leave that ground, dog, you don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're diving after a catch the ball, you know what I'm saying? That's you're still a defensive receiver, and you know, you like that's why they call it defensive receiver. And
I'm pretty sure he didn't think he was gonna get blasted like that.
Right. I understand what you're saying, but with him on that particular play,
have you ever seen a hit like that? It was like a car accident. I've never seen that.
He didn't even have to go to try to hit him. He could have just, ran, jumped over top. He didn't even have to try to hit him at all.
I mean, if just to
look how he did my nigga back, bitch ass niggas. Fucking faggot ass girls.
He was trying to knock the ball out with his helmet, but still, you still shouldn't be trying to put your. That's a real risky move right there, trying to even make that happen. Just say let's say that was his defense. Oh, I was going to try to knock the ball out with my helmet.
And if you been on the Steelers, you should know that what happens if you lead with your helmet on a player. Yeah. Ryan Shazier is a prime example. An ex-Steeler that led with his head, and his career is over.
Yep,
that's fact.
Yeah, there's reasons and there's rules.
And it goes both. Yeah, like it goes both ways. Like that. Have y'all ever seen that before?
Yeah, I've seen all kind of shit.
That one. That one right there.
I mean,
that was nothing like that other hit. I was talking about how you've seen how
that hit that Buford did on Antonio Brown is the reason that Antonio Brown is the way he is today, because he did not start acting the way he started acting until after that hit.
Like that was the first time I seen an NFL get scorpioned by a hit.
Yeah,
look, his feet hit his head back.
Yeah, no, definitely a terrible look, man. Definitely.
Yeah, but I guess y'all seen that game times. That's just me.
Yeah, it's all right. All right, well, look. Talking about that Colts game, the Colts did beat the Pittsburgh Steelers 30-13. Did we all have that one pick, gentlemen? I think we all went on that. We had locked that one in. Or did anybody go Steelers on that one?
I don't think so.
I got it. Hold on.
Man, you can tell us right now. He's bringing out the handy dandy notebook.
Well, I like that one.
Indy. No, everybody went Indy on that one.
Yeah, it's like I thought, man. So we pretty much had that one in the bag, man. Once again, Trubisky is just something that I don't have too much faith in. And as long as he's back there at the quarterback, I don't think the Steelers are going to be too successful.
Well, they play next Saturday, and Trubisky will not be at quarterback. They are going with Mr. Get Hit with the Helmet. Mason Rudolph has officially been named the starting quarterback for the Steelers Saturday against the Bengals.
Why can't the Steelers get a quarterback?
Pickens
is a quarterback.
Yeah, he's injured.
Yeah.
Well, you think Pickett's a good quarterback? Okay.
No, but it was an easy pick for them.
I asked the question, then you say you had Pickett, so you think he's a quarterback.
No, it was an easy pick for them when they picked him because he literally went from one door to another.
I'm not arguing about Pickett. I was just asking why they can't get a quarterback. I don't think he is a good quarterback. That's all I asked.
Because that's not their MO of drafting quarterbacks early and often. If you look at the Steelers' MO, they will draft a linebacker before they draft anybody else. They will use their first round pick to draft a linebacker, even though they got 37 linebackers on their squad, they would draft another one before they get anything else.
Is that? Like you can see, that's obviously the problem.
That's the Steelers.
It's the Steelers. I lived in Pittsburgh for 10 years, and I asked this question to every Steelers fan, and nobody could give me an answer because I never understood it.
Oh shit! All right, well, pushing on from the Steelers, y'all. I'm gonna go back, not back, but let's go to Las Vegas, man. Just a quick reminder: the Raiders did smack the shit out of the Chargers, 63 to 21. Next thing we got is the Minnesota Vikings. They lost to the Cincinnati Bengals in overtime, 27 to 24. Next game we got is the Denver Broncos. They played the Detroit Lions and got smacked 42 to 17. Now, gentlemen, did you guys see when Sean Payton was yelling at Russell Wilson like that?
Yep.
Well, I did not look at none of those games.
Yeah, man.
I didn't see that.
There was a point in the game where Russell came off the field and Payton was just letting them have it, man. Just letting them have it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what's wrong with that?
Hey, nothing at all. He was just saying that's the heat of the moment, but at the same time, I mean, we're all still grown ass men, you know what I'm saying? So there is a level of
He told him just because you just had a baby doesn't mean you can act like a little bitch.
He's gonna have a baby next year because that's all him and Sierra do is make babies.
I agree with you. You're all grown ass men, but not everyone gets coddled like that. Like there's some, to me, nigga, there's some situations, nigga, if you can talk to people how if you're above them, yes, you can do that. And if they don't like it, you can get the fuck out of here. I know everyone in the world wants to make everyone equal and everyone's feelings matter.
You know what it was? Sean Payton really wanted to coach the Chargers. And he was upset that they didn't beat the Chargers the way that the Raiders beat the Chargers, so he could quit and go coach the Chargers.
Yeah, because I heard some people on the whatchamacallit saying that too. You can't talk to your quarterback that way.
Why not?
That's the problem. If you can talk to other people that way, stop treating these people like they're different. That's why they act that way.
That's my quarterback.
But the only people that says that you can't talk to quarterbacks that way probably never played sports.
I mean, hey,
because once you get to like high school level and on up, you get cussed at by your coach.
But like the phone say, he's a grown man. Hey. There's people who feel that way.
Depending who's coaching you in your little league, looking at you can get your ass cussed out. So.
Have you ever looked at Last Chance U on Netflix?
Oh yeah.
Do you see how they talk to them boys?
I was just pointing it out. That's all. I'm not saying he was wrong for it.
Yeah, the people that say that, they never play sports.
Never play.
You can tell when a person never plays sports. Who's like, you can't know. That's what some people need. They need you to talk to them like that because that's what gives them the motivation to do what they have to do.
Right. That's just called being a good coach, a good leader, be able to make you out of your person.
He said, "Stop acting like a pussy."
Right. We don't play for participation trophies. We play for wins.
Straight up wins. Just like the Carolina Panthers, right, Trizmo? That's our next game. The Atlanta Falcons went down and lost to the Carolina Panthers, man, 7-9. You know what I'm saying? Y'all went down there, did your thing. Trizmo, man.
Did your thing.
Man, say something about it, man. Y'all got that dub.
Hey, man, let me shout out to the Carolina Panthers, my nigga. We won a football game with scoring no touchdowns because once again, we went against the NFC South team. I told you anything possible with Jesus. It's happy holidays, man. He's seen my blessing. He's seen how our season's been this whole year. We don't have to score a touchdown. Just play an NFC South team and just kick field goals. You have a chance to win. Shout out Panthers. Ruin everyone's season. That's all we can do now.
But the Panthers were in that clinched our playoff spot, so I thank you.
There you go, Jack.
Did you see how many people was in the stands?
It was one quarter full. I can tell you the exact count. How many people were there.
25 people there.
No.
They didn't take that 45-cent ticket deal.
Since COVID.
I'd rather keep my 45 cents to go watch the damn Panthers play. That's what they saying.
Hey, look, I watch people who's in the press box, and I can show you right there. There's more than 25. but it was under
6. Okay,
They
got it.
showed a picture 10 minutes before game time. There was like literally like 100 people there.
Like I said, I've seen it right there when they end the game. Like I said, it was under 10,000.
I'm pretty sure it was under.
Pesos.
It was probably like 2,000 people in attendance.
I'm not gonna lie to you, but okay. But numbers is hard for some people. But hey, we won though.
But you guys were selling tickets for 45 cents.
Raise your hand if you won this week.
And I want to shout out. Look at, oh shit, JCash, he hit you with that one that time, huh?
That's fine. Shout out if you guys winning this week and us losing still clinches us the playoff spot.
Me winning got you. Like I got you. I've been supporting you this whole year, and you still been salty, dog. That's all I've been doing.
I'm just trying to tell you,
Mannie and
I'm telling you,
I support my boy.
Call your team and tell them to do better.
I will help y'all, dog. I'm here for you.
When they have Belichick as their head coach next year, they'll do a lot better.
We gave home Baker Mayfield, and look what Baker just did. We gave y'all CMC, look what just happened, and we just beat them. That's all we do. We here for you, dog. I'm here for you. Not a hater, a lover, a supporter of my friends.
You also gave us Sam Darnold, and he couldn't play worth crap Sunday when they put him in the game for them few plays when Brock Purdy went out. He threw three passes, and all three of them was almost intercepted.
Don't act like Brock Purdy ain't no bully. He told that nigga, you better play like sure, I'm going to fuck you up. And he was like, yes, sir.
He did not say that.
Yes, he okay.
He tried to throw to George Kittle all 3 times. Like,
yes. And he seen ghosts of Brock Purdy.
He thought he seen something.
Sure did.
Brock Purdy punking them out. That's all I do, try to support y'all, dog. Y'all just hate.
Well, look, shout out to the Panthers because they did knock the Falcons out of first place, which we know we was already in first place, but that just made us even get a better grip on first place.
That's all I do is support y'all.
Moving on from the Panthers, on to Joe Flacco and the Cleveland Browns, man. They beat the Chicago Bears 17-20, but did you guys see the last play of the game, man?
Boy.
I heard about it.
God.
He had that. The Bears could
have had it in his hands.
He had it right on his hands, and it bounced off his chest, and then he kicked it to the fucking defender, man. But he had the ball on the ground. All he had to do was just hold on to it, man. The Bears could have won that one, man.
That was crazy.
Super crazy, man.
But the bad part about it is the Bears was winning the whole game.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let old Joey Flacco.
It landed right to him, and he kicked it off.
He kicked
the ground can't cause a fumble. That was an incomplete pass.
The ground can cause a fumble if your forearm is not down. I just found that out yesterday.
His forearm was down. Look, his forearm's down.
It never touched the ground. It kicked it. It was in the stomach, and he kicked it.
Bang.
He never had
your butt is down. Your butt counts you as down in the NFL.
Never had possession.
He never had
possession.
He
never did. It bounced off his ass. I just want to see if you can say anything intelligent, but no.
Next game we got coming up, y'all. We got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, man. They went out to Lambeau Field, man. They beat the Packers 34-20. Shout out to Baker being the first opposing visiting quarterback who had a perfect passing quarterback rating in Lambeau Stadium. You know what I'm saying? He went out there, did his thing. You know what I'm saying? The Bucs are now 7-7, even 500 on top of the NFC South. First place, thanks to the Panthers helping us out too to solidify that. We just got to worry about the same.
Shout out Baker Mayfield. He learned all his skills when he came down to Carolina last year. We blessed y'all after. They're like, man, we just throw blessings out to everybody right now, man. Happy holidays, y'all.
Baker Mayfield has no skills.
He played his best game ever in his career.
He has to have some kind of skills to have a perfect pass.
No, he came to the Rams. He came to the Rams around the same time last year and had his best game.
Hey,
that perfect passing rating shit is bullshit.
Hey. I don't make up the rules, man. I'm just commenting on what
happened. That's what happened.
That's it. I'm just commenting, man. So shout out to my motherfucking guy Baker who went out there and had that perfect quarterback rating. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
shout out Baker Mayfield.
Hey, hopefully y'all can go on this little streak right now and then go into the playoffs hot, and then maybe maybe disrupt an Eagle or a Cowboy or something. You know what I'm saying? We see what's going on with it. Next game we got going on, man. We got the New York Jets. They got whopped by the Miami Dolphins.
Denied.
0. The Miami Dolphins did not have Tyreek Hill out there, but Waddle was still enough, and they did their thing. It's really not too much to comment on this game.
And I forgot that he wasn't playing, and I left him in one of my fantasy leagues, and I'm so hot. And I had Jamari Gibbs and Addison on my bench.
Nobody
both
cares
scored 20-some points.
No one cares.
That's because you're not playing in any kind of playoffs in fantasy.
What you call it is Aaron Rodgers should be cleared to play after this week.
He's cleared already. He's practicing. He can play Sunday if they want him to.
Do you think he'll play?
I don't think so. It'd be stupid. There's only 3 games left in the season. Why do it?
Right. Are they already eliminated from playoffs?
Yes.
Yeah.
With that loss.
Yeah.
With that loss, yeah.
Then there's no reason for Aaron to play. Like, what are you trying to prove? Like,
and I think Wilson's hurt too.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
So they got Travis Simeon.
Yeah, you might as well just go ahead and set it down.
If I was Robert Saleh, I'd be like, Rodgers, you're gonna play. I don't give a shit how many games it is or what we're doing, nigga. We pay you to play, and that's what your bitch ass gonna do.
So maybe that's why
Rodgers run that organization. Saleh has no say.
I don't give a shit. You're gonna fire me anyways because we suck. So might as well get your ass in there and play.
Because why you think Randall Cobb is still on the team? Because Rodgers wanted him there.
Randall Cobb doesn't even play. He's waiting for Rodgers to come back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he don't got to.
Why is he taking the spot?
He just cashed checks because his homie runs that shit and fuck everybody else.
That's why Alan Lazard is there. That's why Nathaniel Hackett is there. Because Aaron Rodgers said
he runs that
shit.
It's my team. And he gonna keep running. He gonna keep running, but he never running out of money.
That's
because even Welfare Brett didn't even have say when he went to the Jets.
True.
Welfare Brett.
Jay, you better watch your mouth. You gonna catch the aura.
Welfare Brett.
Fucking Brett.
Because he got some Wranglers on.
He did it in when they call them the copper joints.
Yeah.
Oh, the Tommy Coppers.
Yep. The copper fits and shit. He did it in his
I did throw away my government assisted Tommy Copper socks, dog. I really did. That was off welfare money. I was like, I can't even wear these no more.
Wow. Look, next game we got is the Giants played the Saints. The Saints beat the Giants 24-6. I don't know what happened to Tommy DeVito that day, but
he got blasted.
I told
he didn't have his chicken cutlet
at the beginning of this season.
Actually, he I think it was on a scramble, but he didn't want to come out. And then they made him come out and go to the locker room, but he came back in.
I told you at the beginning of the season, both these New York teams are dookie dog water, and they're just fighting to see.
They should have played Tyrod Taylor. They probably would have been fared a lot better.
Tyrod came in.
Well, I'm just talking about for the whole season. I'm talking about for the whole season. They would have fared a lot better and probably won more games.
You can't be mad at him. You know, Tommy just won the last 3 games, though. You can't be mad at him. You can't be mad at him. He won the last 3 games, bro. No, you know what I'm saying? And then he got hurt.
That shit's over with, bro. He's gonna go back to fucking by the end of the year. He'll be 3-4. Relax.
I told you, dog.
I understand what he is
Tommy,
now.
the next time you hear Tommy DeVito, he's going to be playing for a USFL team.
Yeah.
You said yeah. We got.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just saying. I definitely think. I mean, he was like a one-hit wonder type shit. He got his couple games in and shit. Yeah. No, it's like all these backup quarterbacks. They have like a boost for like 3 or 4 games, and then they're gone.
Until they get a game planned hella thoroughly by the team, and then they figure out their tendencies and what they're gonna do, and then you get
the best backup quarterback to ever play in the NFL was Charlie Batch.
Nope, the best backup ever. Uncle Rico.
Fitzpatrick.
Charlie Batch won way more games
than Fitzmagic. You're on dope.
Charlie Batch won way more games.
Has won more games than Charlie Batch.
Fitzmagic, he didn't become a backup until later in his career. Charlie Batch was a career backup.
That's not the stipulation who started there. We said as a backup, who's won more? As
Charlie Batch, because Charlie Batch has won games against better teams, and
that's not more. Oh, now you change. All right, you're right. I'm sorry, you're right.
I'm just saying
he won more, but now you want to put in better team. Fuck out of here.
He was with the Steelers for what 40 years.
I got to be all that.
He was the starter for the Detroit Lions.
He was started for the Detroit Lions. That don't count in Manny's world.
But Charlie Batch was the best backup quarterback ever. Fitzmagic was not. I don't know what you're smoking on tonight, Tristan.
Fitzmagic won playoff games. He won more games. But you know what?
Fitzmagic also was a starting quarterback in the league, and he won a lot of games.
Both of them were. But
Charlie Batch didn't win that many games as a starter.
He still was a starter. No.
He played in Detroit. He played in Detroit. They was trash when he was a starting quarterback.
You heard Scotty Mitchell say he's mad that nigga saying that Barry Sanders retired because of him. It wasn't because of him.
It probably was because of him.
He wasn't the starting quarterback. He wasn't the starter.
He lost his job to Rodney Peete.
Yeah, trash it. And yet you think he's the best.
Nick Foles is the best backup quarterback. He won a Super Bowl.
Hey.
But what he did after, what have he done after that? That was his only claim to fame is winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Before I'm with you on that. I don't got too much. I mean, it's a fact, but I don't think Nick Foles is that guy like that.
Hey, did Tom Brady go to the Super Bowl when he came in for Bledsoe?
No,
it was next year.
Yeah, I think they did.
But he was a full starter, I think.
Yeah, he could be one of the best backup quarterbacks too.
Hey, did Aaron Rodgers win the Super Bowl when he came in for no? I'm still going with Uncle Rico.
Uncle Rico, it is. Look, next game we got was actually an overtime game, man. We had the Houston Texans go to overtime with the Tennessee Titans. The Tennessee Titans, man, they couldn't overcome the Houston Texans. They were out there playing some good defense, man, and they did not have C.J. Stroud. I didn't think that the Houston Texans were going to win this one. And
I didn't.
They're going to win. That's when they win. They're surprising, man. It's a surprisingly sneaky team, if you ask me. But yeah, the Houston Texans went out there.
Fuck Derrick Henry. Fuck my whole shit.
Derrick Henry.
Hey, Manny, who did I pick for this game? Who did I pick for this game, Manny?
Derrick Henry also hinted that it might be his last season in Tennessee.
Would he rush for like 16 yards or some shit?
3.
Yeah. Damn.
Off of like 20 carries.
Damn.
You picked Tennessee.
I'm retarded.
I think everybody picked Tennessee because C.J. Stroud was out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all picked Tennessee.
Yep.
And it was at home.
But you want to know how retarded you are, Moski? You actually had Houston first, and then you scratch Houston out and put Tennessee.
Oh yeah, I know. I told you, CJ lost to who?
They almost did it for Frank Wycheck, but they didn't have the mental skills.
So did y'all hear what they was talking about after the game? JJ Watt now.
Oh, so they told
Tennessee that
they beat them.
Yeah, we taking our jerseys back because they wore the original throwback Houston Oilers.
Yeah,
so the Houston Texans was like, we taking the jerseys back because we beat y'all.
and them jerseys were actually hella dope too. Them Oilers.
Yes, they were.
They were dope.
Only if you get an Earl Campbell or Warren Moon.
Did you put drink in there right now finally?
What that Warren Moon off top, hands down, that'd have been it.
Earl Campbell is a beast too.
Man. You know what I'm saying? I used to board
him. You put mine back then.
But see, me, I'll be different. I'll get a Bruce Matthews.
I get an Eddie George.
Fire. Next game we got is Kansas City. They played New England, man. They went there and smacked them, man. They had 27-17. That was the final score of that game. I do believe this is Belichick's last season with the Patriots, but we'll see.
He'll be at the Panthers next year.
Okay, turnaround.
Yeah.
I don't want to see him.
Belichick to the Carolina so he can get another paycheck and get fired in week 8.
Yeah. y'all be a 12 and 14 with Belichick. 12-5.
Manny, if we get Belichick and we get more than 6 wins, I'll bet you $100 right now. If we get Belichick, we won't get 6 wins. He can't get 6 wins with his own goddamn team.
But he got a better quarterback with Bryce Young.
Yep.
Fuck wrong with you?
He got a better quarterback than Bryce Young.
They're both trash because they're both from Alabama.
I don't know what the fuck's wrong with you, dog.
Your face trash. And I heard y'all running back want to transfer too.
Yep, he should.
Travis Etienne. I heard. I
know because we in college.
Etienne. I heard he want to transfer to Georgia or somewhere.
Let me get him out of there. Next game we got is them 49ers.
Hold on. Let's say it right. The San Francisco 49ers with the future MVP Brock Purdy.
A plus
plus against Arizona.
A plus plus.
Super Bowl winners in Las Vegas, Nevada.
A plus plus.
As expected, the Niners went out there and beat the Cardinals 45-29.
I know another sorry ass team.
A plus 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 plus.
I said it the whole season.
Next year we got is the Los Angeles.
As long as we healthy, we dope.
You're in there.
I think
McCaffrey personally.
Sound like Anthony Davis.
The Rams beat the Washington Commanders 28-20. This will be Ron Rivera's last year too, for sure.
Why? The only thing he's did his whole career is be mediocre. That's with Super Camp.
I heard the Commanders are trying to move to Virginia.
No, they're not. They're not moving to Virginia, but the Wizards. I mean the whatever the basketball team is, and the hockey team. They're building a new stadium in Arlington. Mm-hmm. But they've been trying to move the Washington to Virginia. In Texas? The what?
Isn't Arlington in Texas?
No, it's Arlington in Virginia, sir.
So what do you play, Jason?
They play in Arlington, Texas, but it's at Arlington in Virginia also, sir. But
I'm just like you said no.
They tried to get the Washington in Virginia before, and Jesse Jackson wanted to name them the Virginia Cookies.
Why would Jesse Jackson have anything on any sports?
Because that's what he wanted to do. But their practice facility, the Washington practice facility is in Virginia, though. It's in Ashland, Virginia. But they tried to one time before, but when he said that they wanted to name them the Washington Cookies, they just deaded that whole information, and it was like, no, we'll keep them in D.C.
Once again,
which actually they're not in D.C., they're in Maryland. They're really in Maryland. Huh?
That's Virginia news.
I'm just saying, but they're really in Maryland.
Quit saying shit no one cares about.
Because Jason said something about them about to move to Virginia, sir. Listen.
That's what I heard.
Listen is good.
Don't listen to Trizmo sometimes.
That's the $8. That's the $8 brand.
You care about Jesse Jackson wanting to do nothing.
But I'm just saying why they're not moving the Washington team to Virginia. The Commies. Right. That's why they're not moving to Virginia. Because they don't want to be named the Cookies.
Cookies. Oh, look, man. Let's go to this next game and stop worrying about these cookies, huh? The Buffalo Bills beat the Dallas Cowboys 31-10. JCash, what happened to your team, dog?
They lost.
Is Dak not playing good? Ranking not going on?
Truthfully, everybody said the Cowboys was going to lose this game. Everybody said the Cowboys because they don't play that good on the road, and it was on the road. Yeah. It was cold. Everybody was saying that they was going to lose this game.
True. I didn't say that. Fuck y'all. Whoever said everybody. I'm glad I'm not part of everybody.
I seen him when our first drive when Dak missed Cooks. After that, he started throwing flat, looking like the Dak of last year. So I knew he was downhill from there.
Hey.
And we let Cook have like 300 yards rushing. Killed us.
That doesn't make no sense because he weighs like 190 and y'all say I can't make the G League. And that nigga little than me.
Fucking
me and Unc was the only smart one.
94 pass yards, but it is what it is, bro. On to the next week.
Me and Unc was the only smart ones. We took Buffalo on that deal.
We clinched playoffs, so I'm not tripping.
Okay, all right. Well, that's where you make the real noise.
And the Eagles lost, so we're still number one in the division, and we're still second in the NFC.
There you go. Still there.
So sometimes you lose, and sometimes you win. Still.
And you're luckily for you guys are still in the good positions after that loss. So that's what's up.
Right.
I'll bounce back next week. Next game we got is the Baltimore Ravens, man. They went down there and beat the Jacksonville Jaguars 23-7. It was a slow game at first, then it picked up in the second half, man. But yeah, Lamar Jackson, them looking like they can, even when it's looking like a little adversity in a way, they still coming out with these dubs, man. So a win is a win, and whether it's ugly or pretty, and the Ravens continuously get wins. So watch out.
I heard Sunshine got hurt.
He did. He's in concussion protocol.
Yeah. And Mitchell got hurt too, so they got a couple.
If they lose Sunshine, they might lose out in that wild card.
And look,
yeah.
And Jacksonville plays the Bucks next week, so I definitely need Sunshine to be in that.
Oh, Baker.
Keep him on the side. We don't even
Baker.
You heard me. Last game we got. Go ahead.
I was about to say, there's some big games coming up next week.
Yeah. I mean, we could mention that a little bit, but we got one last game. And
no, we can't.
Hell of a game that was on tonight. Thank goodness that Devontae Smith didn't catch not one more catch. I would have lost in my fantasy, and we're in playoffs. But the Seattle Seahawks came back at the very end and beat the Philadelphia Eagles 20-17. It was a hell of a game, back and forth. The Seahawks had 3 picks, but Jalen
Hurts back and forth.
I guess had a flu game symptoms. He flew into the stadium, but he was by himself. He wasn't with the team. They had to fly by himself because he was feeling sick, but he still came out there and played. No excuses. He looked all right, man, but he still threw 3 interceptions. Do you think that's the reason he lost tonight, fella, or the Seahawks?
My nigga Drew Lock took him on a 92-yard excursion.
And
I looked at most of this game, and from the way the game was played, Philly should have been up by 2 scores. But some way, somehow, Seattle stuck around. Like, I don't understand it. It perplexed me.
I don't want to be one of those people who say that. I believe this year officiating has been the worst of all time.
Yeah.
There were so many calls in that game that didn't make sense, just like Sunday. Like this officiating, I don't want to say they're getting paid, but when every time Gene Skeletor is saying, I disagree, then the camera angles is agreeing with it.
Gene Skeletor?
You don't know who that is? You don't know who Gene Skeletor is?
Yes, he's the man that he was the man that fought He-Man.
Yeah.
That's not Gene Skeletor, Doc. Gene Skeletor is in the NFL.
That's not his name, man, bro.
What's his name?
Celatori or some shit.
You don't know either. Thank you.
Skeletor, that's for sure.
But you don't know. That's the thing. You don't. You can correct me, but you don't know the answer.
But you know the real true thing about this game.
Hey, Buck Brandy. I'm not gonna argue with you.
Hey, Pete Carroll won this game, even though he messed up and gave away that timeout when they challenged that call.
Yeah,
he had one timeout.
But hey, I don't think you would have always called that timeout because that situation. They were on 1 yard to like it was worst case scenario.
If it was your team and you have any inkling that the other team is going to throw that challenge flag, you try to run that play as soon as possible so they can't challenge. You run that next play. You don't call a timeout to give them chance to look at the play over so they can challenge.
Yeah, but the problem was they didn't get the playoff in time. I agree, but the offense did not get the playoff in time. They didn't. I agree with you. They didn't. You're saying possibility. We seen what happened. They didn't get that playoff in time.
Pete Carroll is too old. He needs to retire.
But you think they didn't get the playoff in time. I agree they should have. They didn't. So what you're saying, you're making it up.
I'm just saying he's too old. That's
I'm
what
not
I'm saying.
arguing that, but that has nothing to do with this situation.
It is because if he was younger, like 5 years younger, he would have been quicker on to getting the play out there for them to run it, so they
No,
wouldn't have the
he
chance
had
to
the
do
play out there. They didn't.
it. My chill, bro.
Oh, broke his chair, fat ass boy.
No, it's back. I'll just steal another one like I did for this one. I just go steal another one.
Wow.
You at work, you can't tell people that.
Well, look, man, that's all the games I got, man. There's no more games.
And Jamal Adams aired out.
Anything else y'all want to talk about before we get up out of this thing?
Intercepted by Seattle and Julian Love.
That was a hell of a pick, by the
way. How he got both of his feet in, that was hell of a pick to end the game.
Yeah, but when he pushed off him, he pulled down his jersey, that was pass interference, but you're not going to call that because, they didn't want him.
I was talking about the last
right here. He does it. You can see it. He pulls down on his jersey and everything.
I didn't see nothing.
Hey,
I was talking about the last pick, but
I've seen way worse.
Me too.
Oh, Nebraska flipped a 5-star quarterback from Georgia. His name was Dylan Raiola.
Hold on.
Okay.
Speaking of that, where's it at?
Oh, and they say Draymond's only going to be out 3 weeks because he started his counseling.
It's been at least 3 weeks.
Yeah, at least 3 weeks.
What
so
about
that
Drake?
means it's going to be 3 weeks.
Hey, I told you Draymond for president.
What about Drake?
What about him?
He signed to the Warriors.
I'm
it's
out.
supposed to be some. What about what happened at the fight? When they got
Strickland?
fighting in the stands? It's Strickland.
He was bombing on Perkins, dude. GCP or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Perkins, yeah, he was behind him. He was talking shit. And that nigga turned around and just got to firing on that fool.
And they fight like in January or something like that.
Hey, that's the only time in professional sports I think that should be acceptable because they both fighters. That's what they do. And he ran his mouth trying to be slick.
They say Strickland told like a whole family said, "Can y'all move over there?" And like he moved closer to him so he could bomb on him because he was talking trash and everything.
Damn. Because I guarantee in real life, everyone's seen that happening. They because you're surrounded by your kids.
Duplessis sort of being shown. Strickland fires the gun.
Yeah,
he was mad.
Yeah, both camps knew what was going to happen.
Gilbert Burns' son to move.
I refuse to believe that they didn't see this happening. Yep.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
There you go.
Oh, wow.
Hey, I respect that. He told the kids and the women to get out the way. I'm going to whoop them out.
You could see Drake is behind him, still kind of talking once Sean turned his back. So I don't know if maybe Sean Strickland heard him, but how about Sean Strickland, who is a psychopath, having the wherewithal to tell the kids to move before he goes.
He's not a psychopath. He's seen another fighter over there running his mouth trying to hide behind his kids and women. You can't be a bigger coward than that bullshit.
Yeah, he's out of his mind. He really is nuts. And look, he's getting all.
He's out of his mind. But the man hiding behind women and children,
don't do that.
Trying to provoke something that's not out of his mind.
First of all, was it your idea to really set them that close together?
I would know. Well,
hey, at least he told the little kid to move. Hey,
right?
Once he told the little kid to move, that nigga should have put his hands up because he was like, "Damn!" He told him to move. That means it's gonna get real
right.
quick.
It's about to get.
Yeah,
he literally used women and children for his shield, and you're trying to defend him. And he's a fighter. It's not like a regular person was talking shit.
But I don't understand why these niggas are so close if they gotta fight.
Exactly.
Dana White puts the list together of who sits where, right? At all these UFC events. He has the ultimate say of who sits where. So
Yeah,
he
so
put
why
them
would you
together
put them
because of
niggas
that.
right next to each other? Like, bro, that shit's just like they're not gonna talk
When you
shit to
make
each
it
other
to
and
that
pursue each
level
other.
in your camp knows, like you're saying, they know who's around each other. He knew what he was doing. He knew his family was in harm's like.
So looks like the Lakers is about to lose. It's 112 to 109 with 10.3 seconds left in the fourth.
Well, we know that the in-season tournament's over.
You know, we don't play until it's a real game. So
hopefully, Anthony Davis will be there because that's the only way y'all gonna get.
Both of y'all third in y'all division. New York is third in Atlantic, and y'all third in the Pacific. You almost got the same records. 14-11, 15-11.
If you know who's MVP, SGA, you know that we're gonna make the playoffs and beat the Nuggets.
Oh, this boy's talking foolishness.
We coming.
The Yankees and the Mets met with Yushunabi Yashimoto again. So he's coming to New York.
If he was smart, don't go to the Mets, nigga. Go to the Yankees if you're gonna go to any one of them organizations.
Right.
Yeah, definitely if he's smart. But the way we've been playing, I don't know.
Well, you know the Mets are terrible every year.
That is true.
All right, well, I'm out of here.
I ain't got nothing else.
Yep, I gotta bounce. I gotta get my daughters, man. Let's say this.
Yeah, man. I gotta go. I gotta run to the store. So.
I wish it was by Town Square. I'd have you pick up my daughters and bring them back. All right,
hell to the no.
Hey, Unc, man, go ahead and start it off. Unc, I'll start with you, man. Go ahead.
Hey, man, we catch y'all Wednesday, bro. You know, we getting down. We growing up. I mean, show's getting bigger things going on, it's popping, and I'll see y'all Wednesday. I'm passing it off to. Let's give it back to the weatherman.
Okay. Thank you, Unc. Hey, man, I'm glad everybody was here today, man. It's always a great time. Happy holidays. And as you've seen this week, miracles do happen. Trash-ass teams can beat other trash-ass teams. So stay in high hopes, man. You might catch a win in December. Some teams might, but it is what it is. It's cold out. It's a cold world. Bundle up. And, hey, man, I'm going to shoot it to little Asia.
Well, you feel me? Shout out to Famo, man. It's always a great time. Shout out y'all for watching. Shout out Armando GSS Productions. You know what I'm saying? Catch us on Wednesday again. You know, it's all love all the time. Now this nigga got to go to sleep because I got to grind in the morning. Love y'all, man. Till next time. JCash, star of the show. I'm going to pass it to Emmanuel Sweets.
What it do, people? It's always a great when the whole family is here. You feel what I'm saying? Nothing but love for the guys. We get down. We tell y'all how it is. Y'all like it, love us, or leave us alone. But you feel what I'm saying? Hey, it was a great day. We'll see y'all Wednesday. I have to leave here and go to sleep too because I got an early day in the morning also. So I'm gonna go ahead and let Chrome take it out like he always do. Feel me?
Oh, I forgot to say. You are now rocking with the best sports motherfucking show of all time, like Unc says. And shout out my wife and the baby. Go ahead, girl. My bad.
Hey, now I appreciate the whole family for showing up, man. Thank you, Armando, man. Shout out GSS Productions, Room Service Radio. Make sure you catch us back here again. About 7:30-ish, man. I appreciate the comments, everybody online, man. You know what it is. You know what day it is. You know what time it is, man. This is good-ass, dope-ass Sports Talk Raw, the best motherfucking sports show in the world, you know what I'm saying? And it is where we smoke. It is where we drink. It is where we keep it real and tell y'all how we feel about these sports, y'all. So till till this Wednesday, you got 2 days to get ready, man. How does it go, y'all?
Hey, you should have told us the video dropped?
The video did not drop, but the video was going to drop this weekend. It'll be out Friday, so stay tuned. This Friday, the video will be coming out. I'll be posting. Make sure you like and you share the video. Deuce 47 by Chrome coming this Friday. We will keep you updated on Wednesday. Till then,
your favorite rapper's favorite rapper.
Yep.
Damn right.
You feel me? 100.